Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Just put a one if you can hear me clearly, everyone. So thank you everyone to join the 143rd, no, sorry, this is 144th AI Explorer series. Before this, we had named it AI Show, but now we have rebranded it to AI Explorer. Every Tuesday we do a talk, and we are doing to do something that is related to our AI Accelerator thing that we are just launched, and we'll talk more about that as well, right? So right now we are streaming live on LinkedIn, YouTube, as well as Twitter, where I can see hundreds of you who are joining in across the platforms. So just put an N if you guys are new to this community meetup. It has been a month or a week. This is one of your first events that are there. Just put one in the chat or N in the chat so that I get an idea. So right now we are live streaming in couple of platforms right now. And I just want to tell every one of you the ground rules before I get started as well. So let me quickly share my screen, everyone, and let us get started with the ground rules, and then we will get today's topic. We have an action packed event, so please guys stay tuned till the end. We have hundreds of you joining us across the platform, so we have to, yeah, just put a S if you can see my chat, everyone. So I can see Lord, I had just put in the chat which city you have joined for as well. Just put in the chat which city you have joined from. Thank you, Ahmed, Patricia, Alex, Maheshwari, Harshita, Naman, Adam, and Namra, all for your awesome comments. And we can see a lot of people joining in from Dubai, Abu Dhabi, India as well, even though it is late in India. So awesome. So now regarding the ground rules for the people who are joining in, who have, I keep on talking about this, but for the new people, the mics are muted on the Zoom. Right now we are on the Zoom, so mics are muted. The cameras are switched on. If you can, that will be amazing. So I can see some of you, because I can see a lot of people here joining in, but if I can see the cameras, that will be amazing. So the one request that keep the chat active. When I ask you for some engagement by just a keyword, please do that, right? So that I know that you are listening to me and we are on the same pace, and I will continue doing the session. And what we are going to do is, for the people who want to ask any questions, I will be sharing the Slido link in just 2 minutes. When I stop screen sharing, I'll be sharing the Slido link across the platform. How many of you know about Slido? Just put S in the chat if you know about Slido. And if you don't know about Slido, just put no. So Slido is a very good platform where we can collate all the questions that you have. If you have any questions regarding today's session, or any questions regarding anything that in AI you're confused what to do, ask it in a very proper format. The more the details you give, better it is for us to answer. If we will try to answer it today by end of the call, or we will do a recording and we will put it in our Q&A, weekly Q&A that we record in YouTube from your questions that are coming from the community, from Discord, from WhatsApp. We try to gather it and try to answer, because many of you are asking the same questions. So we try to collate and try to pick up the most important questions of that week and take it forward. So awesome. So many of you who don't know Slido, I will share a quickly, I will just share you how Slido looks like. So Slido is something like this. This is the Slido link. You can ask your questions, and not only if you have questions, you can upvote. Suppose you like Adam's question or you like Namra's question, you can upvote that question, and I will try to pick up the most important questions that are there, right? So I'm going to share this as well later. Right now, I already told the Zoom ground rules for the people who are on LinkedIn, social media. I will also be looking at all your comments, but if you have anything you want to answer immediately, please put it on the Slido. The team is going to put that as well. We were discussing in the last session, we were discussing about a boot camp. A lot of you were asking, Mohammed, why don't you do a short boot camp for a weekend for 6 hours? So we have launched the AI Accelerator. How many of you know about this? Just put AI in the chat. We have launched it, I think, just on Sunday. Just today I'm going to talk more about this. We had just talked about it on Sunday with the team, discussed, and we launched it on the session, and it's already started. The day 0 has already started. So people who want to really learn, who want to be part of this 6 hours 6 hours live interaction with 1 hour Q&A, plus there are a lot of resources for all of you. We will talk more about that. So a lot of you don't know about AI Accelerator. I think few of you know about it who are following us on WhatsApp groups, view, and I will talk more about that. I will quickly do the workshop. I have a topic I want to talk about. So this is a small topic that we are going to cover in AI Accelerator, and we are going to do that small workshop right now. I will be taking 2 Slido breaks wherein I answer your questions. So I will not be looking at the comments. I will be looking at the Slido Q&A to answer, and then we will have talk more about the community initiative called AI Accelerator. And one more thing that I wanted to tell you guys, please stay back till the end. How many of you are interested to have a Kahoot quiz where we are going to give a giveaway? Just put K in the chat. So keep the excitement lowering. Today's workshop, we are going to pick up some topics and going to have a Kahoot quiz. Just put K in the chat if you are excited. We will do the Kahoot quiz in the end. If we have more than 10 people, it's fun to do it. So I request people to please participate. People who are listening to us on the streaming platforms, please try to comment on our Zoom platform. Go to our community page and join the registration, and you can join the Zoom page as well. If you're in the WhatsApp group, the team has also put the link in the WhatsApp group of the Zoom as well. So we will do that as well. So just put E if you guys are excited for today's talk. Just put E if you guys are excited for today's talk. Let me put the link of this in the different platforms. So guys who are on social media, on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, just keep this open, keep this particular thing open, and the Slido link, and keep asking your questions. Thank you, Samina. Thank you everyone for your uh, participation and for your post on LinkedIn as well. So awesome. So now today's topic, right, when I talk about RAG, right? What can anyone tell me what is the full form of RAG? Okay. Some of you are saying, okay. Okay. Ahmed is saying retrieval augmented generator. Okay. Anyone else? What is the full form of RAG? How many of you heard about RAG before this session? Just put R in the chat. If you have not heard about RAG, just put no in the chat. So I get a buzz regarding the this particular thing. Cool. So many of you have not heard about RAG. Cool, no problem. I will talk more about this, right? So for some of you who are new to the community who don't know me, let me just tell 1 minute about myself. So with why do you want to listen to me for the next 40 minutes is so I come with 21 years of experience, lucky enough to work in Fortune 500 companies, and 4 years back, almost 3.5 years back, started my own startup. I have been doing trainings in Accenture, in different companies as well, wherein we try to train the people who come out from colleges and get applied learning so that they are job ready. So we try to teach the skills that you can immediately use and build your projects and applications. So that we have been doing in our academy as well for the last 8 years. And I'm doing this in DDS. We are UAE based platform, and we do this type of academy. We run AI residency, CIO, and AI builder, and we run a lot of hackathons that are there. And I also have lectured in Dell, Microsoft, Major Futem, HBR, Yale, and Gap as well in the Silicon Valley. So I come with a lot of practical experience to show how you can use technology in a easier way. And for people who are there, I request all of you to stay back till the end. Kahoot quiz is a very good way to reinforce your key ideas, and the top winners will be getting a certification of our Python Essential course worth $100, which you will be getting as a giveaway. The top winner will be getting this, but even though if you are not the winner, it's a very fun way to revise the concept. So we'll be running something that we have just discussed now or in the previous sessions, and I request you to all, if you don't know about Kahoot, it's an amazing quiz platform and it's very fun to do with, right? So we will announce the giveaway winners as well today itself. Now coming to this thing, right? When I talk about many of you, when I asked you what is RAG, many of you told I don't know, it's something new, but it is called retrieval augmented generation, right? This is a very important concept that is there. So a lot of you, Shovik, Maverick, Divya, every one of you know about this. So this is a basic level this thing. This is a very basic level uh, talk. I hope you have seen the event page while you have registered for this event, right? So please, any questions that you have, please put it on the Slido link. I hope I have already put the Slido link here. And just be here. We all the sessions that we do that are at the community level are beginner friendly. We do the advanced topics only in our residency program, in our AI guild, as well as in our AI accelerator. So don't worry about this. Everyone who is joining in will get something out of this session, at even who has never heard about RAG as well. So don't worry about that. Awesome. Cool. So just put G if I can start now. All clear, everything, everyone clear? Everyone clear with the expectation? The expectation is you will get a very good idea about RAG, and you will get an idea why a lot of companies are using it. As today's topic is when everyone is talking about AI agents, agentic AI, open claw, and all those things. But this is something that when we are seeing, when I do a lot of enterprise level projects, right? I do a lot of enterprise level projects. So one thing that many companies are looking for and they want to use is RAG. Can anyone tell me why RAG is important? Why RAG is important? Can anyone tell in the chat? Awesome. Ahmed is saying because LLMs cannot give company data. Right. That's the reason why we have something called as a RAG, which I will talk more about this, right? But one thing that I want to tell you, every company, enterprise company, this was a survey that was done by McKinsey, 70% of the AI projects that have been built today use the technique called as a retrieval augmented generation. LLMs, can anyone tell me a few name of some LLMs? Come on, guys, keep your chat active so that I know that you guys are listening to me. Can anyone tell me some of the LLMs that they have used? This is not a one-way lecture. I want some interactions. That's why we are doing a live session. Awesome. Ahmed is saying, okay, OpenAI, Samina, LLMs, GPT-5, okay. Awesome. Gemini, Mistral, again, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not an LLM. I have told it multiple times. ChatGPT is a AI tool. What is the LLM in ChatGPT? Anyone can tell me? Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Ahmed. The LLM in ChatGPT is what is the LLM, Murtaza, that is used in ChatGPT? Thank you, Ahmed. It is GPT-5, GPT 5.1, GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT-4. That is the name of the LLM. ChatGPT is just an AI tool that is consuming this. So, can anyone tell me in this chat why LLMs companies, why can't decoding data science? Like, think about this example, right? Before I even go to the slides, just think about this. I want to show you one project that we are going to do in AI Accelerator, right? I'm going to do this project in AI Accelerator. So let me just show you this project, and we will try to just, I will show you this project. We are going to build this project and make it a little bit better in our AI Accelerator. So this is an end-to-end enterprise level project. So this is a DDS HR chatbot. Okay, just think about this situation, everyone. We today, and then I will run you through the slide. So this is a DDS HR chatbot. If you see this chatbot, this is connected to a proper, employee level, HR level database. That is the policies, the FAQs, the all the documents that are there that are related to HR policies, technical policies, leave policies, everything, right? So suppose I ask this question, like, what are the standard working hours in Dubai and what are the core working hours in the company, right? So this answer, can the LLM give me this answer, guys? Just put yes or no in the chat. Can the LLM give this answer? So this is from where this is coming. Can anyone tell me? Is it coming from LLM or is it coming from our documentation? So Divya, everyone is understanding. It is coming from a database. So LLMs cannot be used by any company. It can be just used as one of the sources, not sources. It can be used as a brain to understand which how to take the question, how to get the answer. And I will talk more about this when I go through the slides. But every one of you understand that for a company, like this is a DDS employee chatbot. This is for this is what we are going to build from scratch. If you can see, this is on Hugging Face Spaces. This is working live with connected to our data, and the data that we are using here is, if you can see, the data that we are using here is PDFs. So there are PDFs that are there, employee handbook, HR FAQ, leave policy, and remote work policy. These are our data. So this is like almost, it's like a real data that is there. It's a real data. So this is a very detailed. If you can see, 4 pages, DDS employee handbook of all the information of our employees, all the policies that are there. So there are 6 total. There are, I think, 18 policies. Yes. As of 2026, we have updated 18 policies are there, right? This is like proper. So this is something that you, when you are working when in this project in AI Accelerator, this is going to be almost like a real experience for you guys. So leave policy, HR FAQ, leave policy, remote work. So these are some of the important things that every company has, and this is DDS. DDS is our decoding data science. So for our Ramadan, if you can see in UAE, there is Ramadan timing. So we have given something about Ramadan as well. Everything is there. You can have a look at this when we are doing this in details. This is our data. And when we are asking a question, right? When we are asking a question, the answer is coming. If you see, the answer is coming from these resources. Like any question that I asked, how do I request an annual leave and what is the approval? So if you see, this is coming from the uh, data. So we have around 4 data. So it is picking up the most nearest score, the highest score that is, and it is taking some information for that. Some answers are not only coming from one document. Like I'm asking about annual leave. Annual leave is also there in leave policy. It is also there in FAQ. It is also there in remote work and employee handbook. So it picks up everything. But the most, if you can see, the similarity score is the highest in this particular thing. So it picks up all the information from this. In remote work, it is 2.245, which is less similarity score, so it is not going to pick up more. So this is something that requires your local data. If you want to see the source, you can see the source. If you don't want, you can remove it. But for learning purposes, we are keeping the source because we want to give the user the confidence that the answer is not coming. So some people told, what is the problem with LLMs? Can someone tell me why can't we use an LLM to do this? Right. If I don't put my data and if I ask this question to my HR chatbot, it will give me something, right? But why should not we use it? What is the term that we call? The term is called hallucination, right? So even though I ask a question, if I don't connect my data, then the AI is going to answer me something. It is going to look as true as possible, and it means that there is going to be some hallucination. So that is the reason why when I build this project, which this HR chatbot, with all the detailings, with first of all connecting it with the data, doing some testing, and I will talk more about the process later. But this is very important. I wanted to show you this before I go here, because now you will relate to this particular thing. Not only DDS, not only decoding data science and my clients, but from the McKinsey survey, 70% of the companies, because a company can never rely on just on LLMs. RAG is their first project that they do, where they connect their LLM. Here I have used a GPT 4.1, GPT 041, and I have connected it to my data, and I have done a lot of iterations to come up with the chatbot that I showed you on the screen, which we are going to discuss how to make it. If you want to build it from scratch, the plan to do it is in our AI Accelerator, the 6-hour session that we are going to do, where we are going to try to build this. Everyone who joins that AI Accelerator will try to build it together, and end result, you can try to take it, because I'm giving you the DDS data publicly. So you can use my employee handbook, you can use my data, and you can make it. You don't need to use your company because it may be confidential, but I will give you my company data. All of you who are in the AI Accelerator can build it with us. Maybe you can tweak it and make it better. You can do some better retrieval processes. You can use some better LLMs. You can make it. You can play around with the temperature and all. But every one of you will make your own version in their session, right? So One thing that I told all of you know, LLMs are brilliant, right? All of us in my project also, I have used GPT-4o Mini. Many of you have also used their LLMs. They have told, Samina has told what is which LLMs, Fatiha. Every one of you have told some LLMs. LLMs are very good. It is a genius. It is like a brain. It can read billions of documents, practically the entire internet. It can write very fluently. It can write so fluently that it feels like it is the answer is correct but the answer is wrong, and it really happens. It summarizes complex topics, it can answer incredible questions, it can do very good summarization. But the problem is, one thing that most of you did not say, what is the biggest problem of an LLM is its knowledge is frozen in time. Can any one of you tell me what is the knowledge cutoff of ChatGPT 5? What is the knowledge cutoff? Knowledge cutoff is a word that the GPTs are not trained with the latest data. They are not trained with the most latest data. They are not trained with the company data. They are trained, or they have a limited knowledge, because when they were training, they were training. So Ahmad is saying GPT, the last date is August 2025. Yes, correct. Approximately, GPT-5 is around 2025. So that is one big problem as well. Thank you, Murtaza, for telling that also. It's August 2025. But that is also one problem, right? You cannot work with anything that is frozen in the past. You want recent information, and uh, that is very, very important. And these are some limitations of the LLM. So there are two big critical gaps in LLMs. There are very two big critical gaps. One is it does not have access to the recent information that is happening. So LLM does not know as of now that 3rd of March 2026 is a Ramadan. It does not know that right now it is Ramadan going on, because it has been trained on September till August 2025. So it does not even know that as of now it is going, Ramadan is happening, right? So this is useless for companies. Second thing, it does not have access to private data. Like the LLM, whatever LLM it is, GPT 5.1, 5.2, it does not have access to decoding data science employee records, because it is a confidential data and I have kept it in my local server, and I am giving it to you guys to experiment in the AI Accelerator series. So, but it is still private. It is still private. It is not on ChatGPT. It is not on any AI tool. It is there. So the the LLMs can do everything, but it cannot go into my internal HR policies or what happened in the latest things in a proper way. To solve these things, so when it does not know, the problem is it will not say, if you ask an LLM about decoding data science, leave, it will answer you something, right? When it does not know things, it can anyone tell me in the chat who have been attending my sessions, why does it happen? If LLMs don't know, why can't they just tell, sorry, I don't know? Why do they make up things? Can anyone tell me in the chat? Thank you, Namra. Thank you, Ahmad. Thank you, Naman, Harshita, for all your questions. Please put it on the Slido link, all your questions, and we will reply to you. Right? We will reply to you very soon. Can anyone tell me why this is happening? Why are the LLMs giving the answer? Correct. So Fateh is correct. Fatiha is saying correct because of the reward policy, right? They are designed in a system, it's called reinforcement learning, that if they answer they get rewards, if they don't answer they don't get rewards. So to get, and they're designed to get more and more rewards, so they will make up something. And the problem, if you don't have domain knowledge, you mess up things. So now what happens, that this LLM, it needs something, it needs access to some data. The genius, we call the genius the LLM, it needs a partner, and we call it the super librarian. So I am giving you guys a analogy here, right? I'm giving you guys an analogy. How many of you have been to a library here? Just put L in the chat if you have been to a library. When we talk about RAG, right? RAG, if you imagine people who have gone to the library, a lot of people have gone, a lot of people have not gone to the library. Just think about it. It is a place where the books are arranged according to category. according to the alphabetic order. Every first it is category, then it is alphabetical order. So it is easy. So if you go and ask, suppose you are going to the library for the first time and you want to get a book on large language model, if you go by yourself, you will get lost. So what do you do? Anyone in the chat? What do you do when you go first time in the library and you want to get book on an on large language model? Rest? Yes. Thank you, Ahmad. You will ask the librarian. I want this book. The librarian is like he's the records. He knows. He is the brain. He understands everything. He understands the whole library architecture, and he can at least tell you, go to first floor, go to section, computer section on the whatever it is, and go to this L alphabet, and you will be getting these books. Everyone is clear about that? So all this information is when we are the LLM and RAG are coming together, there is something called as a metadata, which has all this information. So there is a librarian that the metadata that connects the LLM and this RAG is the whole data. If I want to search something, where should I go? What should I do? So I'm just giving you an analogy for the people who are beginner level to understand that RAG helps to do this and is a perfect partner for your LLM, for your genius, and it's a librarian with the access to this special constantly updated library, and he knows when and where to pick up. So we will just take an example about this particular thing so that you get an idea. The librarian finds suppose you want to understand in this book, LLM book, Decoding Large Language Model by Muhammad Arshad Ahmad. From this book, I want to know how has Muhammad defined large language model to beginners. So first he knows which book to pick up, then he knows which is the right chapter to go, which is the right page to go and pick up that perfect answer and hand it to the LLM. Then the LLM is going to give the answer in the special way. So first, this is how it goes. When we ask this question, when we talk about the retriever, we will talk a little bit about it. I'll show you guys one more diagram that I show in our AI residency where you'll get a better understanding about this. Right. So RAG optimizes the LLM output by letting it look at an external up-to-date knowledge base before it answers a question. So this is very, very important. Now, just to show you guys, for my company, if you see this data, I have, this is a real example, right? I have put in my company, I have this LLM data. If you can see this LLM data, sorry for this. If there is an LLM data, where was it? Home, my drive, LLM data, home. So here, see, this is my LLM data. Yes, LLM data. I have to be slow. This is my DTS HR policies. So in my code, when I do, suppose every quarter or every month, I update my latest the HR policy data. These are the three things. And I remove this one and put in the archive folder, and I keep the new one here. So this is something, and I think some of you were asking, right, in this question in our AI residency, when do we need to do the indexing again? Suppose I change my policy, right? I change and I update, this is updated as of March. If I do an update in June, can anyone tell me, shall I keep both the documents or shall I keep only the latest document in this folder? This folder, suppose I make an update in June, should I keep both the documents updated as of March or updated as of June, or should I only keep, can anyone tell in the chat, should I keep both or should I keep the latest one? So many of you are saying keep both. Keep both, does not matter. But the thing is, can anyone tell me, should we keep both the policies, someone on Zoom as well, or should we keep only the one that is the latest? So what happened, I will give you guys a real example, right? I'll give you guys a real example. I was doing a consulting for a company, where I was doing a consulting for a company. They asked me, this is a company in Abu Dhabi, I will not put any names. So they were asking, Mohammed, our HR chatbot is not working properly. Can you please apply multi-agents, MCP, this a multi-agents, MCP A2 and all these, buzzwords, and fix my chatbot. So I look first. I talked. See, these are not technical people, right? These were business people. So I do not. I just took the project. I told them that please, can you show me what is happening right now? So they had a consultant who had built this project. So I looked at the project, and what I saw that when they were asking about HR policies, that company, they were getting two contradictory answers. So when I was doing decoded the problem, when I was looking at the some use edge cases, and then I looked at the document, what was the problem, guys? They had in the same folder, they had 2025 HR policy and 2026 HR policy in the same folder, and it has been indexed and put together. So in one document 2025, the leave is showing as 13. In 2026, the annual leave is showing as 14. LLMs are not that smart enough till now, right? That it will get confused by these two data sets, and it will give you a, you guys understand, right? So I just try to do a lot of retrieval exercises. I try to check. LLMs are not that smart still, because it is going to index everything together. It does not know, so it's not that smart that it is going to make 2025 alone, 2026 alone. Sometimes some of the intelligent systems will do it, but many of them break. Many of them break. The easiest, you know, solution to this was, and I tell this to all of you, whatever folder that you are connecting, please keep it the latest one. At least from the AI Accelerator series, you guys will understand this. Why do you want to confuse the LLMs? Why can't you? Because this is a part of data governance. If you want, because an employee, current employee of DDS will not care about what happened in 2025. A current employee of DDS will only focus on what is happening currently. If I want, I will be like, suppose I update this HR policy in April, I will push the March one to archives. And if I have any historical question, I can make a new chatbot to do the comparison. But in my this folder, in any project that you are building, with your client or for yourself, please have this data governance process in place that only keep the latest information, because don't confuse the LLMs to get wrong answers. This is the biggest problem that I have seen for this. When I talked to that company, I cleaned the data for them. I told them these steps. And after doing this step, I did not change anything in the architecture. The architecture was the same. They were using simple RAG, simple LLM. I just changed the data, cleaned the data, did a little bit of prompt engineering more, and then the system was working perfectly. There was no need to do MCP, A2A, and all these buzzwords. Simple ask, the client was very happy with the results. And this is simple things that will really help you guys to build enterprise use cases. No, don't only go for these OpenClaw, MCP, A2A, and all these buzzwords, agentic systems. No, if you have clean data, proper data, and proper architecture like this, you will be able to solve a lot of problems. So this is something that, one message, one takeaway that I want all of you to give is, please, whatever data that you are using, even for our challenge, when I was looking at some of the things, people who used very good data, clean data for their projects, they were in the top 10, top 5 as well. So this is very, very important. So this is the diagram that I use in my AI residency program. So Murtaza and everyone who are part of it, who know about this diagram. Very simple. This is like the architectural diagram that happens. Like if I ask a question, this is our data, my 4 documents that are there, that is converted into indexing. And if I ask a question, it is going to the indexing. So in my use case that I have showed you here, in this particular thing, I have used something called as a Chroma DB. So the Chroma DB is, when I'm running this, it is storing internally, it is running and storing it here. And then it is giving me the answer that is there. So it has indexed one time. We don't Every time we don't need to index unless we update the data, because right now we have the data up to March. So that is once it is indexed, and then we will be able to ask our question. So suppose now I ask this question, right? I went how to what is the question that we asked here? So let me pick up one question. What are the standard working hours in Dubai? I will take something different now. If I am sick, when do I need medical certificate? So if you know, in the UAE, if you are sick, you need to also get a medical certificate from the doctor. So this is it. So this is an answer that is coming, right? So how this answer is coming? So first, if you see, this is the 5 documents that have been indexed. 4 documents. In leave policy, it is coming 2 times. So what is happening here is, if I ask this question, if I am sick, when do I need to get medical certificate? This question is going here. This question is going here. The data has already been indexed. In the data has already been indexed here. This question is going here. Along with this, the prompt. Can anyone tell me what is the prompt here? The prompt here is, the query is the question that I'm getting from the about the sick leave medical certificate. Wherever it is mentioned, it is giving in the relevant data. And prompt is, yes, thank you Ahmed for confirming. Prompt is the system prompt. Prompt is the system prompt that is getting together. So all these 3 things together are going to the LLM, and the LLM is answering us in a very professional manner. So everyone put D in the chat if you got this technical diagram, understood this technical diagram at a broad level. So right now in this use case, we are using, we have done the embedding using OpenAI embedding. We have saved the data in something called as a chroma. Just put D in the chat if everyone is clear with this basic diagram. Awesome. So this is what we use in our AI residency. We go into details into each thing, but today I just wanted to show you the broad aspect of how this is working, right? So, and this is very important of how you do the embedding and everything. So if I want to go one level deeper of how these things happen, right? First step that happens, how we are organizing this library, right? We have all our data, 4 data sets that we had, 4 policy documents. First, this data is loaded, then it is done chunking, right? Then it is getting indexed. So what is, can anyone guess the OpenAI embedding that we guys are using right now? How many embeddings is there? How many embeddings is there? Like when I say embeddings, 0.1, comma, 0.8, comma, 0.3, how many dimensions does this embedding model go that we are using in OpenAI as of now? Can anyone tell in the chat? Random guess? Okay, cool. So right now, okay, I'm getting a lot of questions on the chat. I'm getting a lot of questions on the chat now. Let me just take a Slido break. I'm sorry for that. I got carried away with this very exciting topic. I got carried away with this very exciting topic, and let me just take a 5 minutes, 6 minute Slido break, and then we will continue this session. We are going to go step by step in details in our AI accelerator, right? So some of one Ahmed is asking me, can you tell me more about the, okay, I don't know. Someone has, okay, Vaibhav is asking what is null claw. I don't know what do you mean by null claw? Please ask questions that I is relevant to today's topic and what I'm asking speaking right now. If I you want to get it answered immediately, but I really don't know what is null claw that you are telling. Does anyone know about null claw? Let me just Google it. Is it something that something that has just came out recently? Ah, fully autonomous AI system. No, I have not heard about this. See, this, as I told you guys, see, one request from every one of you. It is good to, for the people who are learning technology, stay away from the buzz, right? Please stay away from these buzzwords called open claw and all these MCP, A2A, null claw. These new tools will keep on coming daily. And this is one very big mistake that a lot of people do, is they are really just they start something, some other thing, some new thing comes, they start getting reading about the new thing, and they lose the focus. The focus of our programs are to focus on skills that enterprises are using, and they are testing you on these practical stuff that are there. So please, I request you to focus on this. That I will talk more about the session, but I'm just taking some questions about something that is there. So Ahmed is asking about AI Accelerator. How many of you know about AI Accelerator? Just put in the chat. So I think some of you are not active on our WhatsApp community. So AI Accelerator is like a boot camp. It's like today what we are discussing, that end result. How to create this is not easy, right? There are 7 to 8 steps that has to be done. You need to understand what has to be done, what are the specific things that have to be done to create that chatbot that I showed you. The chatbot that I showed you is used by our employees as well to ask questions. So it's like a live, real and live project that is there. So AI accelerator that is there. So let me quickly share with you what it is. So it is like in March 27th to 29th, we are having this particular thing. So let me share with you. So we have launched this on Sunday. This is the first time we are doing this type of a program. So you guys can, if you guys are interested to learn, not only here, but to actually learn. So this is a very good way to take it further, right? So if you see what we are doing, this is like this is the website. Once you join this particular thing, the live classes are going to happen on Friday, that is March 27th. 28th and 29th, 2 2 hours. So we are going to start with defining the project, understanding the data that is getting used. You guys will also get access to the data at day zero itself to just to read what is happening. If you guys don't know anything about Python and RAG, there are some prerequisite videos. So day zero video is already here. Day zero video is already here, where you will be getting some basic information about what are some things that you need to start learning. And day one, that is 27th March, your workshop is going to start, live workshop. Along with live workshop, there are going to be a lot of recordings, code and resources that is there. The good thing about this is not a challenge. This is like a boot camp where I am going to be there on the live call, and every one of you who join that will run the code along with me. I'll give you guys, breakout rooms. If there are more people, we'll have breakout rooms. We will have everyone to try to run the code by themselves. If they're getting stuck, we'll do a live sharing screen, and I will stay even after the session for half an hour every day to answer all your questions. So this is like a very good way to build one project, understand how to have end to end theoretical concepts. Like today we are doing what is RAG, and all these recordings you will be getting an access to get the theoretical knowledge, how embedding is happens, how it is getting stored. But more about this thing by end of this day 2, that is Sunday 29th of March, you will have a project under you. You will be having in your own Hugging Face, you will be having this replicated thing, this one, with your name, with your logo. With, if you want to use my data for now, you can use, and then if you later on, if you can add your company, if they are giving you access to use it publicly, you can do that. So this is the end result of the AI accelerator. I've kept very simple. In 6 hours we are going to build this, and there are a lot of things. We are when you are building this, it's not, it looks very simple to get this. But there are a lot of small nuts and bolts. You need to know the steps. You need to know the framework. We are going to follow the CPE framework: compass, prototype, and evidence. The evidence is right now, you are already seeing it right now, the live demo, and everything is working here. So this is what is the AI accelerator. This is the first time we are doing this. Lot of community members, they don't want to, join the AI residency, which is a 6 months program. They don't have the time and the budget to do that. So that's the reason why we have launched this AI accelerator. We have kept the inaugural price for the next 5 people. So if you really want to join this at this inaugural price of $99, you can join this 6 hours. You'll get access to all the recording, even day zero recording and everything. And this is one of the best ways of putting things together for people who want to build projects and understand. You don't need to do the complete coding by yourself. We will use the help of AI to do some of the coding, but you need to understand how things work and how does the structure work, right? Awesome. So when is the challenge starting? Someone is asking. This is not a challenge. This is more like a boot camp. When I say boot camp, just think about live classes. Someone is asking, do you have any prerequisites? Do you have any prerequisites to come? So prerequisites is, you need to, if you don't know Python, there are some, we will give you access to some of the recordings for you to go through and understand basic Python. But you need to understand basic Python, how basic things work, and then take things forward, right? Awesome. So now we have, let me just complete, guys. Just a reminder to all of you who are there in the call. We are going to do this in next 5 minutes. We are going to do this. Kahoot quiz. We are going to do this Kahoot quiz. So guys, please keep your cameras, keep your this thing on. Keep staying in the call and keep your mobiles active, and you will be logging to the Kahoot to do it. We'll just give 5 more minutes. I'll just talk about this embedding. So when I ask this question, can anyone tell me how many embeddings are there in the OpenAI embedding that we guys are using? How many embeddings are there in the OpenAI that we are using? Anyone in the chat? So I'm getting a lot of questions. Let me just share it on LinkedIn as well regarding this challenge. Yes, you can join the challenge, but my only request is if you join late, we have a limit of only 20 people. If we have more than 20 people, then we will not be taking in this batch. Because I cannot have more than 20 people joining the live Zoom. It's very tough to manage. So if you are really serious about it, then I request you to join as if it is once it is 20 plus, then I will be stopping this. And if I have a very good response, if people really are interested to go through this, then we will keep doing it every month. This is the first time we are launching, and we will see the demand. And if there is some overbooking waiting list, then we'll do it in the month of April as well. So some of you are saying, my question is very simple. Open AI embedding, some of you are saying that depends upon the model. Generally, tell me how much is the OpenAI embedding model that is there. Just generally, there is only three big OpenAI embedding models that we are using. So the starting one that is there is 1024. So 1024 embedding is there. Right. So there is 1024 embedding. It means 1024 is there. 1526 is the one that is the text embedder modeling that we have used in our project. That is 1536. 1024 is the small one. 1536 embedding. So it's like 0 0.1, 0 0.8, 0 0.3, comma, comma, comma. It goes up to 1536. How does it look like? We'll show you in this diagram. But what it actually does, it stores it in a vector database. So it stores it in a vector database, which the vector database that we have used here is the biggest one is 3072, and the the medium one that we are using in our project is 1536. We don't need to use the large one that 302 is because we don't need so much dimensions. The one that we are using is 1536, which is good enough for doing our project because we only have 4 documents. If you use the bigger one, the prices also go higher for that. So how does it get stored, right? This is a 3-dimensional to show you how the data is getting stored. So this is how it is getting stored from here and here. Like suppose we are talking about company leave policy. The time of rules will be at one particular location. The quarterly sales report will be at one separate location. So embedding converts text into a series of number. This allows the system to search for related concepts and meanings and not just matching words. And the good thing about vector embedding is it is very, very fast as well, right? So this is how it goes. So when I ask a question, if the question is also embedded, then it looks for similar things, like it looks for wherever leave policies are mentioned, and then it picks up those things and it retrieves the closest number. You can select how many you want. You want 3, you want 4, you want 5, you will do that as well. And then when we ask this question about the leave policy, it will go to this context. The instruction, can anyone tell me what is instruction here? The prompt that is there, and then it is going to give the answer accordingly, right? We will do the conclusion. Let me just do the Kahoot quiz because some people are requesting to do the Kahoot quiz now as some people are leaving, and then we will do the conclusion, right? So let me just just put K in the chat if you guys are excited for the Kahoot. The winner will be getting the Python certification program. So it's a very good way to, if you even know Python, it's a very good way for you to refresh your skills and get the certification from the community, right? So let me open this. So Maverick, so the winner is going to get this, guys. We are only 11 people on the Zoom. So people who are on LinkedIn, I can see hundreds of you who are joining on LinkedIn, YouTube. If you really want to win, please join the Zoom link because you will have a delay on LinkedIn. Awesome. So the winner is going to get something like this. He's going to get this certification, Python Essential. We're going to cover everything that is required to know about very basic Python. And you will get this certification. It's a very good course. Hundreds of people have completed this, and you will be getting an opportunity to win. And by the way, the people who are part of the AI Accelerator as well will get this complimentary to do this as well. But today we are going to give the giveaway, right? As well. So let me start host live. Can you guys open your mobile, everyone? Open your mobile and we will do this. Let me just share this with the sound. People who have already won it, also try to do this. It's going to be a revision of your RAG thing that is there. So let me share this. At least we need 10 people to do this, so it's fun. Let me put this link here. Shall we start? One more person? Okay, I think we should start. It was getting late. Guys, can you hear the music? Just put S in the chat if you can hear the music. Can you guys hear the music? Just put S in the chat. So I think, guys, we will stop at this question because this is a big question and it's getting late. So, Samir, congratulations again. Who is SC and Stepik? So, congratulations, everyone. We don't want to continue this. It's going to take a lot of time. Let me just take a screenshot and share it in the group. And did you guys enjoy the Kahoot? Just put K in the chat if you enjoyed the Kahoot, everyone. So, congratulations. Who is SC? Can you just put in the chat as well? Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations, Samir. Congratulations. Yes. 20 questions will have taken a lot of time. So before I wind up the session about retrieval, uh, so this is a very big topic. Today, I just wanted to give you a very glimpse about it. We will be continuing to do this particular project here. And end of the day, when we have the good thing about the RAG application is it gives you the proper, you can say the citations, right? You have the confidence and you have the score as well that this is coming from a proper source. And we know if you want to go and see this data as well, you can go and see where I've talked about this and well. So this gives us a whole session about this as well. And this is a very good way. Uh, the the good thing about this is the LLM along with your private data, they give you a very, very good user experience and it gives you the right answer and it gives the trust of the customer as well when they're using this. And it is also very cost effective, compared to fine tuning and training your data on this LLMs every time a new document is created. And also in our AI residency, we are discussing about this. You don't need to do the indexing again and again. Only when you do the refresh of your document, like I do in my quarterly report, we will be able to do that particular thing. So this is the summary. The good thing about RAG is it puts everything together. It connects your data and you get a very good experience. And how to make it better, there are a lot of steps that we are going to discuss. So when we are building this application in details, we are going to do this session in our AI accelerator. Specifically, I'm taking this use case and breaking down everything from starting step till every one of you will have this type of link in your Hugging Face spaces, which you can put in your GitHub, you can put in your different platforms as well as your project. Complete end-to-end project that you will do. Theoretical topics, I will give you guys the recording if you really want to get into deeper into embedding, get deeper into LLMs and everything. But how to put this end-to-end enterprise ready project that you can sell to your future clients, you can sell to your, to if you're a consultant to your clients in your company, you can do an extra project and the company will really like the experience and take it further, right? So this is very good. Even I have done hallucination cases here to check everything if it's working or not. If the answer is not there in the document, it also tells properly like about the different things that are there as well. So this is a very important question that everyone is asking, right? Can I paste confidential DDS documents into public AI tools? And we have strictly told no. And I hope all of you are also not doing that. Never take your company data and put it on Chat GPT or Gemini, or else you are losing a lot of information, right? So this is it. Now before I stop the live streaming, I want to give a message to everyone on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Two things I wanted to give you a message on before I open the mics for anyone to have questions here. Is please, we have hundreds of you who are joining us on LinkedIn, the Twitter, and everyone. Please go to our website decodingdatascience.com and you can join our community that is there. And also, if you guys open our website, everyone, Decoding Data Science website, you can bookmark this website. You can we have this AI career mastery sessions that we do every Saturday, 11 a.m. Register for those sessions and talk more as well. And yeah, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, someone is asking the recording. Ahmed is asking the recording. These sessions are free to join. but the recordings are only available for the AI Guild and AI Residency members that are there. And people who join the AI Accelerator will also be giving for short time. We'll give the recording of this particular thing as well once they complete for till they join this and they complete this. We'll be giving them the access to the recordings, but it is not available for free. We gave the call free for you guys to experience our academy programs. So you can go here. This particular thing, and you can join the WhatsApp group. And for the people who really want to join the AI Accelerator, the AI Guild is also a very good platform where we have this free always all challenge that is going on, where we will do this at a self-paced course. Self-paced, it means there are recordings for you to go through this all these steps and build this whole project as well. But if you want to join the live bootcamp, you can do that. We are having a 30% off as well. We have extended this for one more week, so please, if you are interested, to go there. So the price is only for the first person. The giveaway is only for the first person, not for all the everyone, right? The giveaway is only for the first person that is there. So this is what I had told before. The giveaway is only for the first. You can always try next time. You can always join in. We will do it. The problem is there was 20 questions. We needed to make it short to only 10 questions. So it's fine. We run this in our boot camps, the whole quiz. But I just wanted to give someone the prize that who joined here. So this is some of the community initiatives. So before I stop the live streaming, please everyone join the Zoom call and take it further. And thank you each and every one of you for joining us, all the 100 of you. I hope you had some learning. RAG is a very, very important concept for enterprise. Please do it properly. Focus on your data